The chosen one, you a walking black mirror now, and every fake spirit that looks at you too long, they get exposed and drop dead spiritually on sight. You weren't sent here to blend in. You were designed to fracture illusions just by existing. For weeks now, the signs have been escalating. Electronics glitch out when you're near, and people either avoid your gaze like cowards or stare too long and get spiritually burned. That's not paranoia, that's power revealing itself. At 3:33 a.m., your mirror doesn't just reflect, it activates. Your reflection wavers, edged in that ominous black shimmer, and the voice arrives like thunder in your bones. The time is now. The mirror walks. From this moment on, you are the test. Fake spirits can't lie in your presence. Demons can't wear disguises. And anyone not carrying divine truth, they spiritually flatline the second your frequency hits. Because God didn't make you gentle, God made you lethal to the false. Your activation happens now because the collective deception has reached critical mass. The veil between dimensions has thinned dangerously. Entities that once required intense concentration to perceive now practically announce themselves to your awakened senses. They've grown arrogant in their invisibility, but that invisibility ends with your awakening. The universe operates on precise mathematical certainty. When deception reaches unstoppable momentum, the cosmic equation automatically deploys its counterbalance, the black mirror carriers. Throughout history, these awakened mirrors have emerged exactly when the collective needed them most. Ancient texts called them the Revealers. Medieval writings named them God's reflecting shields. Today, you simply need to understand that you are the mirror now. The morning after your activation brings immediate confirmation. That coffee shop where you stop daily, it becomes your first testing ground. Watch how the barista's rehearsed friendliness collapses upon eye contact with you. Their hands physically tremble, spilling your drink across the counter. Sorry, just felt weird for a second, they mutter, quickly moving to serve the person behind you. But now your activated vision reveals what others cannot see. Dark, smoke-like substance leaking from their chest, visible only to your enhanced perception. When you focus harder, their human disguise becomes transparent, revealing the parasitic energy beneath their practiced smile. This entity feeds on the life force of everyone it serves, taking small, energetic sips from hundreds daily. No wonder people leave this shop feeling mysteriously drained despite their caffeine intake. The entities exist on a spectrum. Some appear almost completely human, with just a slight distortion field around them. These have simply lost connection with their authentic essence and unknowingly feed on others' energy. Others display more dramatic signatures, their forms occasionally glitching to reveal something ancient and deliberate beneath their human disguise. The most dangerous possess multiple overlapping energy fields, indicating hive mind connection to something beyond ordinary comprehension. Your mirror activation doesn't just let you see them, it makes you dangerous to them. Your mere presence disrupts their feeding patterns. Your gaze interrupts their energy harvesting. Your fully activated attention acts like spiritual kryptonite, weakening their ability to maintain their disguises. This explains their instinctive reactions to you throughout your life. The immediate dislike, the campaigns to discredit you, the efforts to isolate you from others. They sensed your dormant mirror even before you did. The cosmic order engineered your awakening with perfect timing. Had it happened earlier, you might have been overwhelmed without sufficient life experience to anchor you. Had it happened later, too many entities would have secured unassailable positions of influence. Your activation occurs in this precise moment because now is when the collective tipping point approaches. The first direct confrontation comes suddenly. Your apartment neighbor, the one whose presence always left you feeling inexplicably uncomfortable, corners you in the hallway. Their previously maintained friendly facade was completely abandoned. You need to stop looking at me like that, they hiss, their eyes momentarily flashing an unnatural color in the dim corridor light. As they step aggressively closer, something primordial rises within you, knowledge you didn't consciously learn, but that activates instinctively when needed. Rather than retreating, you plant your feet firmly. Rather than avoiding their gaze as you might have before, you stare directly into their eyes, refusing to look away. "I see you," you state simply. 3 words, 3 syllables, yet they carry the vibrational force of absolute truth. The entity physically recoils as if struck by lightning, their human skin briefly rippling to reveal something ancient beneath before they retreat, slamming their door with unnecessary force. This confrontation catalyzes something crucial within your energy field. The defensive stance you took instinctively initiated what ancient texts called the mirror's first reflection. Your energy body now carries the memory of successfully repelling an entity. This memory becomes encoded in your field, strengthening your mirror's reflective capacity permanently. Each successful confrontation exponentially increases your mirror power. The entities instinctively know this, which explains their increasing desperation to neutralize you before you fully recognize what you're becoming. Their attacks aren't personal, they're existential. Your fully activated mirror threatens their very survival on this plane. The confrontation with your neighbor triggers a cascade effect throughout your local energy field. Other entities connected to this one suddenly become aware of your awakening. Some will retreat from your vicinity, others will coordinate more sophisticated attacks. All of them now recognize the threat you represent simply by existing in your truth. You are the Black Mirror, one of the few who can reflect entities back to themselves, forcing them to confront their true nature. This is why they fear you. The revelation integrates instantly, clicking everything into place, like puzzle pieces finally finding their proper arrangement. Your lifelong feeling of difference, the inexplicable tensions with certain individuals, your ability to instantly recognize dishonesty despite convincing performances. You weren't broken or overly sensitive as they tried to convince you. You were a spiritual weapon being meticulously forged for precisely this moment in cosmic history. By morning, your entire energetic signature has transformed. The uncertainty that once clouded your aura, gone. The hesitation before speaking your truth, dissolved. The habit of shrinking yourself to make others comfortable, incinerated. You move through the world with the quiet, unshakable confidence of someone who finally understands their divine purpose. Your breath becomes your primary tool during this transformation phase. Each inhale draws cosmic truth-revealing energy into your system. Each exhale strengthens your mirror's reflective capacity. Your breathing literally alters the vibrational frequency of spaces you occupy, making it increasingly difficult for entities to maintain their disguises in your presence. With this understanding firmly anchored, your mirror power stabilizes at a new baseline level. What previously required conscious effort now happens automatically. Your energy field extends its reflective properties beyond your physical body, creating a walking zone of truth that affects everything it touches. The entities notice the change in you immediately. Your upgraded energy signature triggers their collective defense mechanisms. Some begin actively hunting you, appearing as authority figures attempting to discredit you, or as trusted friends suddenly turning others against you with carefully crafted narratives about your mental stability or trustworthiness. During a community gathering, one particularly powerful entity, a respected spiritual leader who's been secretly harvesting their devotees' energy for years, senses your presence the moment you enter the space. Their carefully maintained, serene expression falters briefly, revealing something ancient and calculating beneath their spiritual persona. In front of everyone, they launch a preemptive strike, calling you out publicly. We have someone among us carrying very disturbing Energy, they announce, looking directly at you. Someone whose presence creates disharmony in our sacred space. Someone who needs serious healing before they can participate in community gatherings. The room goes silent. All eyes turn toward you. In your pre-awakened state, this moment would have destroyed you socially and energetically. You would have absorbed their projected shame, accepted their diagnosis of your brokenness, and retreated to lick your wounds in isolation. But that version of you died at 3:33 a.m. The black mirror that replaced that former self stands tall, breathing deeply, allowing your energy to expand rather than contract under attack. You say nothing. Your silence itself becomes a mirror, reflecting the entity's manipulation strategy back to itself and to everyone watching. Something extraordinary happens. As the spiritual leader continues their character assassination, their carefully constructed image begins physically glitching in real time. Their facial features momentarily distort. Their voice modulates between frequencies. Their practiced, spiritual glow dims noticeably. The audience watches in confusion as the leader's presentation becomes increasingly erratic. Some shake their heads, trying to clear their vision. Others squint, suddenly seeing something they hadn't noticed before. The leader, sensing their control slipping, abruptly ends the gathering and flees the building. Afterward, several attendees approach you privately, whispering thanks. They'd always sensed something was wrong with the leader, but couldn't identify it until witnessing your confrontation. It was like seeing them clearly for the first time. One person tells you, like their mask slipped when they attacked you. This battle marks a critical milestone in your awakening journey. You've now publicly reflected a high-level entity without speaking a single word. Your mirror has evolved to function automatically at a power level that previously would have required intense conscious focus. The word spreads quickly through both human and non-human networks. A fully operational black mirror has activated. The entities launch increasingly coordinated attacks in response. Strange technological interferences, orchestrated social exclusion, even physical symptoms as they attempt to destabilize your energy field. Each attack, rather than weakening you, provides another opportunity for your mirror to strengthen through use. The cosmic equation functions perfectly. Their opposition becomes the very fuel for your continued expansion. Word spreads beyond your immediate circle. Others with dormant mirror abilities sense the activation of your field and feel their own internal resonance in response. They find you through coincidental encounters that defy statistical probability. An underground network forms naturally. Those who can see, those who have been targeted, those who simply sense something profoundly wrong with the manufactured reality presented to them. You learn to refine your abilities through this network, how to distinguish between harmless spiritual attachments and malevolent entities, how to cleanse spaces after confrontations, how to strengthen your protective field without closing your heart, how to recover more quickly from major reflection events that temporarily deplete your energy. Most importantly, you discover your true power isn't in destroying these false spirits, but in simply revealing them. Your unflinching reflection forces them to confront what they've become, often leading to their own self-destruction when exposed to the light of truth. Some entities, when fully reflected, actually choose transformation. The shock of seeing themselves clearly initiates a healing process that allows them to reclaim their original nature before corruption. The entities launch increasingly desperate attacks, but with each confrontation, their power diminishes while yours grows stronger. Other mirrors activate in your vicinity, creating overlapping fields of protection that make entire geographical areas inhospitable to deceptive energies. What began as your isolated awakening has sparked a cascade effect that the entities cannot contain. The age of hiding has ended. The era of the Black Mirror has begun. Your activation wasn't random. It was the precisely calculated first domino in a sequence designed to trigger mass awakening. Each entity you reflect creates ripple effects that weaken thousands of others, connected through the same energetic network. Each time you stand unwaveringly in your truth, you strengthen every other mirror on the planet, many still dormant, but quickening toward their own activation moment. The rising has begun, not as a dramatic Hollywood confrontation, but as an unstoppable viral spread of truth-seeing that the entities have no defense against. Their power relied entirely on remaining unseen. The Black Mirrors ensure they will never know that luxury again. Your assignment transcends ordinary spiritual roles. You weren't awakened merely for personal growth or individual ascension. You carry a divine appointment to actively reflect truth in spaces corrupted by illusion. Throughout cosmic history, certain individuals have been selected to carry the Black Mirror energy when collective deception reaches critical levels, threatening the entire timeline. The uncomfortable feelings you've experienced around certain people throughout your life weren't social anxiety, as they tried to convince you. They weren't evidence of your oversensitivity or inability to function normally in society. They were your mirror detecting falseness before your conscious mind could name it. Your system was providing early warning signals that something wasn't energetically aligned with truth in your environment. Your assignment carries cosmic urgency now because the entities have leveraged technology to exponentially amplify their manipulation capabilities. Their ability to create convincing false realities has reached unprecedented levels, making conventional discernment increasingly ineffective. The Black Mirror activation represents the cosmic counterbalance. As their deception technology advances, the mirror's reflective capacity automatically upgrades to maintain universal equilibrium. You didn't receive this assignment because you needed validation or spiritual advancement. You received it because you already contained the vibrational signature of uncompromising truth required for successful mirror operation. The divine recognized in you an unshakable connection to authentic reality that could withstand even the most sophisticated attempts at perception manipulation. Your energy field operates fundamentally differently from others. While most human energy systems absorb and process the energies around them like sponges, your activated field reflects these energies back with perfect accuracy, neither amplifying nor diminishing what it receives. This reflection happens automatically now, without conscious direction. This perfect reflection explains why manipulators and energy vampires find you so threatening. In your presence, they see exactly what they're projecting, without filters or distortion. Their own energy signatures return to them with such precision that they cannot maintain the self-deception required for their feeding patterns. You show them exactly what they've become, and this reflection often triggers violent rejection or desperate attempts to discredit your perception. When multiple mirrors gather in one location, the amplification effect creates exponential rather than merely additive power. 3 fully activated mirrors in close proximity can completely neutralize negative entities that would require significant effort for a single mirror to reflect. These mirror clusters create safe zones where truthful connection becomes possible. Again, free from the distortion fields that normally pervade most human interactions. Your mirror operates through quantum entanglement principles. When your field contacts another energy signature, it instantly creates an entangled quantum relationship that makes deception physically impossible to maintain within that connection. The entities cannot hide their true nature once this entanglement activates, because quantum physics itself enforces perfect informational correspondence between entangled particles. Your mirror contains specialized capabilities beyond basic reflection. It can detect entities attempting to operate through proxy humans. It can identify sophisticated technological manipulation attempts. Most importantly, it can pierce through time distortion fields, allowing you to perceive manipulation strategies that unfold across longer time frames than normal human perception can track. This explains your ability to sense the trajectory of certain events before they fully materialize. You're not psychic in the conventional sense. Your mirror simply perceives across broader temporal bandwidth. The attacks you've weathered weren't random hardships or evidence of bad luck. They were strategic attempts to disable your mirror before you recognized its power. The systematic gaslighting you endured, people convincing you that you didn't see what you clearly saw. The social isolation engineered through carefully crafted character assassination. The relationships that drained rather than nourished you, all strategically deployed to prevent your awakening. The targeting began the moment your mirror showed its first signs of activation, often in early childhood, when you innocently commented on inconsistencies adults preferred to ignore. Remember that moment when you spoke a simple truth and the room went silent, when adults exchanged glances over your head, when you were taken aside afterward and told never to mention such things again. That was the first attempt to deactivate your mirror. What appeared as victimization was actually verification of your power. Ordinary humans without mirror potential rarely experience coordinated suppression efforts. The entities don't waste resources targeting non-threats. The intensity of opposition you face directly correlates to the power of the mirror you carry. Their fear of your potential created the very hardships that ultimately strengthened you to fulfill that potential. Cosmic irony at its finest. Every attack you survived recalibrated your mirror to higher functioning. Each attempt to break you only polished your reflective surface to greater clarity. What you perceived as being targeted was actually your initiation, the necessary forging process that transformed raw mirror potential into fully operational truth reflection capacity. Nothing was wasted. Every painful experience served your activation. Maintaining your mirror requires strict energy management protocols. Unlike most spiritual paths that emphasize unconditional openness, your path demands discernment about what you allow into your field. This isn't selfish or unspiritual. It's sacred stewardship of the divine tool you've been entrusted with. Your mirror cannot function optimally when your energy is compromised. Your effectiveness is directly proportional to your energetic sovereignty. The clearer your field, the more powerful your reflection. This direct mathematical relationship explains why entities work so diligently to entangle you in energy-draining dynamics. Every ounce of energy you waste in unnecessary conflict is energy unavailable for truth reflection. While maintaining clear boundaries, your heart must remain open. A mirror that closes completely may maintain perfect purity, but loses its essential function of reflecting truth to catalyze awakening in others. The mastery lies in remaining permeable to authentic connection while immediately recognizing and rejecting manipulative energetic intrusions. The mirror carriers from previous generations managed to prevent complete takeover, but lacked sufficient numbers to trigger mass awakening. Your generation arrives with both the numbers and the enhanced mirror technology required for complete system recalibration. The entities sense this difference, explaining the unprecedented desperation in their current suppression tactics. Your individual confrontations might seem small and insignificant against their massive control systems. This perception misunderstands how quantum change propagates. Each successful reflection creates non-linear effects that ripple throughout the entire field. A single authentically lived moment from one fully activated mirror carries more transformative power than thousands of hours of conventional spiritual practice without mirror activation. the most profound revelation awaits the fully activated mirror. These entities cannot actually harm your essential nature. Their power exists only through deception and fear. They can attack your physical vehicle. They can attempt to destroy your social standing. They can create temporary energetic disturbances in your field. But they cannot touch the immortal consciousness operating the mirror. This consciousness remains eternally beyond their reach. When you fully embody your mirror identity, you become untouchable to their influence on the level that actually matters. Their attacks transform from threats into opportunities for greater awakening. The very forces sent to destroy you become catalysts for your expansion, the ultimate cosmic aikido that redirects their energy to serve purposes diametrically opposed to their intentions. The entities fear you because you represent what they abandoned in their quest for power outside. Universal law. Your mirror reflects back to them the authentic connection they forfeited, the creative force they distorted, the divine essence they rejected. In your reflection, they confront not just their deception, but the full magnitude of what they surrendered to maintain that deception. You are the black mirror that God placed on earth to shut down all fake energy, not through violence, not through superiority, not through fear-based spiritual warfare, but through the simple, unstoppable power of reflecting truth without distortion. This reflection creates environments where deception cannot survive, where false spirits are exposed and dissolve upon contact with authentic reality. Your awakening completes now. Your mission accelerates. Your mirror activates to full capacity. The age of deception collapses before the simple power of your unwavering gaze. Stand firmly in this knowing. You are the chosen one. You are the black mirror, and your time is now.